All right, guys, welcome to King FX Trading Mastery. If this is your first time you'll be watching any of our video, make sure you click the subscribe button and don't forget to activate the bell icon so that you can receive notification whenever we upload any new video. So if you are into crypto trading, forex trading, binary trading, this channel is for you. Okay, so stay on this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and activate the bell button, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. All right, okay, this is our weekly analysis, and this is where we share our outlook for the week. And so far our analysis has been playing out very well. So for those of you who do not know about strategy, this strategy you are looking right in front of you is called the king strategy. It's called the King strategy. This strategy is a strategy we have been using for the past 3.5 years, and a lot of people are using this strategy. So if you want to learn more about this strategy, make sure you watch this video to the end. There will be a link at the end of this video where you can click to learn more about this strategy, right? To learn more about this strategy, everything about this strategy, and how to take trade with this strategy. So after that, you can also apply this weekly analysis to help you take focus on the trades you are to look out for, guys, right? So this previous week, a lot of pairs played out exactly as we have uh, predicted. So, and we are confident a lot of pairs are also putting themselves in place for this coming week. All right. So once again, don't forget to click the subscribe button and share this with your family and friends. So there's a link down below. If you are not on our Telegram group, there is a link down in the description below. So you can click on that link to join our Telegram group where we have free trading forex training every week on Sunday by 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern sorry, uh, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. So let's get down with today's analysis. So this analysis is between April 12 and April 16, 2021. All right. So we have a lot of pairs uh, to look out for. So let's start with AUD Swiss franc. All right, AUD Swiss franc on the weekly, we saw this is coming from a strong resistance, and this is an indication that this pair may pull back to the 120 moving average, which is the red moving average. So having this in mind, the week closed with a bearish candle, and the candle that closed on Friday also closed with a bearish candle. So this is an indication that this is going to keep dropping. So this is an indication that this is going to keep dropping this coming week. Okay, so this coming week, we're expecting AUD Swiss franc to drop down to around 0.6786. All right, AUD Swiss franc this coming week, we expect it to drop down to around 0.6786. So having this in mind, we can see the cross has already happened. So we want to wait for that pullback. All right, wait for the pullback and take your sell entry. When you take your sell entry, take your first profit before 0.6988. Your first profit is going to be before 0.6988. AUD Swiss franc, look for a sell. AUD JPY, you can see this is also coming from a good resistance. So in the coming weeks, we may see this probably pull back to this 120 moving average on weekly, But prior to that, we have some support along the way. So that is our first target right now. So this coming week, the week that closed this week, we see AUDJPY closed with a bearish candle, while on daily we have a pin bar. So as you know, the weekly is stronger than the daily. So with this, having this in mind, we may see this pull down during this coming week, pull down to 80.60. AUDJPY may see it pull down to 80.60. So prior to that, we have another level right here, 82.27, which is going to be the first uh target before the weekly target. So AUDJPY, we can see the cross to the downside is about to happen. So when the cross happen, take your sell trade and take your first profit before 83.05. All right, take your first profit before 83.05. So if this level get broken, the next target is going to be 82.27. Right, so AUDJPY, look for a sell. AUDJPY, look for a sell. The next pair I'll be looking at is AUDUSD. All right, all AUDs are returning from a potential support and resistance. So this is a good confidence that we may still have it to pull down some more. So AUDUSD, we see a kind of rejection on the candle that closed last week. All right, so with this give us some good advantage that we may have some pullback to 0.7393 AUDUSD. All right, so we can see the setup is already in place. So once market opens, you take your sell trade, take your sell trade and take your first profit before 75.87. Take your sell trade and take your first profit before 75.87. And if that level got broken, the next target is going to be 0.7534, right? So AUDUSD, look for a sell. AUD card. All right, so AUD card, we have the week ended with a bearish candle with a good rejection from the upside to the downside. So this is an indication that we may have this keep going down, and the candle that closed on Friday is a bearish engulfing candlestick. So this is a clear confirmation that we may have some drop on AUD card. So AUD card, our next target on AUD card is going to be 0.9473 on AUD card. Our next target to the downside is 0.9473, and if that level get broken, 0.9321 is going to be the next target. If this first support get broken, okay, this is going to be the next target. So AUD card, you wait for a pullback, all right, then take your sell trade. AUD card, this is a very good trade. So AUD card, look for a sell. AUD card, look for a sell. Card Swiss franc is the next one I'll be looking at. Card Swiss franc is also coming from a resistance. So this, we may see this pull down to 0.7190 due to the candle that closed last week, okay, which we can see is an engulfing candle. All right, so with having that in mind, we may see price pull down to 0.7178 during this coming week. All right, so having that in mind, we can see a structure has been broken right here A structure has been broken right here on daily. So this is a clear evidence that this is going to pull down some more. So on CAD Swiss franc, it's a sell trade. So look for a sell trade. Once the cross happen to the downside, look for a sell trade and take your first profit before 0.7331. All right. CAD Swiss franc, look for a sell trade. Look for a sell trade. And if this level get broken, this is going to be our target. All right. This is going to be our target. So look out for a sell trade on CAD Swiss franc. CAD Swiss franc, look for a sell trade. Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY. This is also a good one. The week closed with a strong bullish candle. So we may expect this to keep pushing up a little bit more, but it is approaching a resistance at the daily level. So we want to be careful right here until this level get broken. Okay, that is when we can confirm that this is going to keep pushing up. So okay, so you want to be a little bit careful with that trade, but we're optimistic that level is going to get broken. We're optimistic it's going to get broken, and if it should get broken, it has a tendency to move far to the upside to 123.74. All right. So card Swiss franc JPY, we want to look for a buy. So let's wait and look for a pullback. Okay, then take your buy trade. Take your buy entry, Swiss franc JPY, and take your profits before 118.85. And if that level get broken, it's going to keep skyrocketing. All right, so Swiss franc JPY, look for a buy. CAD JPY, CAD JPY. Okay, we can see some rejection during last week. This is not a perfect inside back candle, as the wick is bigger, is longer than the previous. Okay, so but the rejection to the upside may give us some kind of push up. So on the candle that closed on Friday is a bullish engulfing candlestick. So this may give us an opportunity for this pair, CAD JPY, to pull up to 88.31. All right. So CAD JPY, let's look for a buy. Look for a buy. So wait for the pullback. So on its way up, catch your buy entry. So catch your buy entry and expect to take your profit before it's 8.31. CAD JPY, look for a buy. Euro AUD. Euro AUD, the week closed with a bullish engulfing. So this may keep pushing this pair up to this level to touch the 120 moving average before any reversal can happen. Okay, so with this, during this coming week, we expect this resistance to get broken and push up to 1.5908. All right, we expect it to push up to 1.5908 towards the 120 moving average, which is the red moving average. All right, so and the candle that closed on Friday is testifying to this, that this level has the higher possibility of being broken. All right, so with this, we may see this to push up. So Euro AUD, look for a buy. We can see the cross has happened already, so you may want to wait for some pullback to have better entry, then take your buy trade. Take your buy trade and take your profit before 1.5684. Euro AUD, take your buy trade and expect to take your profit before 1.5684. And if this level get broken, we are moving to the next resistance. Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Okay, so this is a strong one. This is currently sitting at a resistance, but this is most likely going to get broken due to this uh, green candle. So, and the week, sorry, the candle that closed on Friday closed with engulfing. So we may see this level get broken, okay, but we expect price to react to this level. So with this, having this in mind, Euro JPY is good for a buy. So wait for the pullback and take your buy entry and take your first profit before 130.68, right? Wait for the pullback and take your first profit before 130.68. And if that level get broken, it means price is heading to 133.18, right? So Euro JPY, look for a buy. Euro JPY, look for a buy. Euro card, we can see bullish engulfing. So this may push up to this 120 moving average as this resistance at 1.5215 during this coming week. Okay, and the candle that closed on Friday is bearish engulfing. So we may have some pullback, but this is still buy bias. All right, so if the cross to the upside happen, take your buy entry and exit the trade before 1.5029. All right, Euro card, look for a buy. Euro card, look for a buy. Euro NZD. Okay, the week also closed with a bullish candle. So during this coming week, we expect this to also push up to this 120 moving average, as we think that is where price is going to head to before any reversal may possibly happen. So, but on daily, it's currently sitting at a resistance. So we want to be careful with this until this level get broken properly. But based on this strategy, this is still buy bias, as we can see, and government has already showed up. So you wait for the pullback and take your buy entry, and exit the trade before 169.79. And if that level get broken, the target is going to be 1.7161. All right, Euro NZD, look for a buy. Euro Swiss franc, we can see a bearish engulfing that closed last week. So this is a clear indication that this is most likely going to pull down to touch the 120 moving average at this support, right? So, and on daily, we can see this as is currently sitting at a support, and the candle that closed with red. So this may push down a little bit some more, probably to this level. All right, and if this level get broken, this is going to be our target. All right, so during this coming week, this is still sell bias. Euro Swiss franc, wait for the pullback and take your sell entry and exit the trade before 1.0958. And if this level get broken, 1.0894, which is the lower support, is our next target. All right, I hope this is clear, guys. All right, so Euro Swiss franc, look for a sell. Euro Swiss franc, look for a sell. Euro GBP, the week closed with a very strong bullish engulfing candle. So this may be a good indication or clear indication that this is still going to push up. So we may expect this to push up to this 120 moving average during this coming week. all right, during this coming week. So we may expect this to push up to 0.8848 during this coming week, okay, on the Euro GBP. Then on daily, our the nearest target is going to be our target. So this is going to be our next target on daily, 0.8729. So this is going to be our first target once market opens. And if this level get broken, the upper resistance is going to be our next target. So Euro GBP, look for a buy. Wait for the pullback and take a buy trade and exit your trade before 0.8729. And remember, if this level get broken, we are going to target the upper resistance. All right, Euro USD. Okay, this has not visited the 120 moving average on weekly, but due to the candle formation, we may see this push up. Okay, we will see it push up during this coming week. All right, but we never can tell where this is going to end, but we expect some push up on Euro USD this coming week. And based on the daily candle, we can see this is an inside bar candle, but the previous candle is a clear indication that we are going up. Why the candle that closed last week is an engulfing candle, so we may expect this to push up some more, as this is sitting at a resistance based on the 120 moving average. We will see how price is going to react to that, if it's going to get this level broken or pull back a little bit. All right, we will see what price is going to do to that. But based on this our strategy, we are still buy bias on this pair. All right, we are still buy bias on this pair. So wait for a buy entry. All right, wait for a buy entry and take your profit before 1.1937. All right, Euro USD, look for a buy. GBP JPY, we have a strong candle. All right, GBP JPY, we have a strong bearish candle. This is a bearish engulfing candle, so this may cause this to push down further during this coming week. All right, we never can tell how this is going to pull down, but we expect this to either come and approach the 120 moving average. So we may expect this to push down to this 120 moving average. So that's going to be a long way. So with that in mind, we are expecting some push down on GBP JPY. Okay, the cross is about to happen. Once market opens, you may take a sell trade. If the cross happen, and expect to take your profit before this level. All right, so you may take your first profit before this first support, which is 149.55. And if that level get broken, we are heading to the next one. And if this one get broken along the way, we are heading to the 120 moving average. So GBP JPY, look for a sell. So Euro GBP USD, I beg your pardon, GBP USD, the week closed with bearish engulfing, so we may see this push down to touch the 120 moving average during this coming week. All right, so but that may be a long way. And the candle that closed last week closed with bearish engulfing, but the pair is currently sitting at a support. So we're going to see how price is going to react to that, if that level is going to get broken or is going to change direction. All right, so having that in mind, this is still sell bias. So wait for the little pullback, then you take your sell entry. So you may take your uh first profit before this support. All right, while the next one is going to be down below. So we watch out for this trade to see how it reacts first before we take any uh any drastic reaction until the next support get broken. All right, so GBP USD, it is good for a sell. GN, okay, so this is currently sitting at a is currently up on the 120 moving average on weekly, and the candle that closed on Friday, weekly candle closed bearish. So this may give us a good advantage to see this price pull down to 1.9241 during this coming week. All right, so having that in mind, we have an engulfing inside back candle sitting at a support, so we may probably see some push up, but we'll see, we may probably see some push up to this back to this 120 moving average. And if the cross happen, you take your sell trade. All right, GBNZD, look for a sell. GN, look for a sell. So the next pair I'll be talking about is GBP AUD. GBP AUD, the weekly candle, we have an engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle. So a clear indication that we may see price pull down to 1.7803. All right, while the daily candle has gotten the support broken right here. So we'll see how price is going to react to that, but we expect this to keep pushing down as a significant level has been broken right here. So we expect this to push down to we expect it to push down to 1.7817 during this coming week. GBP AUD, we want to look for a sell. Look for a sell on GBP AUD. So take your first profit before this low, before 1.7931. And if that level get broken, we are heading down to 1.7817. All right, GA, we are looking for a sell. GBP AUD, look for a sell. G-Shelf, a strong bearish candle closed this last week. So we are confident this is going to push down to this level. All right, it's going to push down to 1.2243, around that area, as that is the next support, okay, which is going to be at the 120 moving average. So, and the candle that closed on Friday is also a bearish candle, a clear indication that we may have we'll see have a push down. All right, so having this in mind, we expect this price to touch 1.2575 first, then before a retracement back to the upside happened. I hope this is clear. So we expect this to push down a little bit more to 1.2575. Then right after that, expect a retracement back to the upside before the push down is going to happen. So G-Chef is currently buy bias. We can see the cross has happened. So we may want to wait for a small pullback, probably to the 120 moving average or somewhere in between. So as the 5 and 12 crosses to the downside, take your sell trade. Take your sell trade. This is going to be a good one, and take your profit before 1.2575. All right. So G-Chef, look for a sell. G-Card, GBP card. This pair has been ranging for several weeks or months right now, as you can see right in front of you. And the candle that closed last week is a bearish engulfing. So this is a clear confirmation that this pair is going to drop down to 1.6793. GBP card is going to drop down. So on daily, we can see it's still very good, has a good momentum to the downside. So we expect this to push down to okay, this is going to be the next support. We expect it to push down to 1.7045, and if this level get broken, it's definitely going to drop down to the next uh resistance. So we have 80% assurance in the next couple of days, probably this coming week, this is going to pull down to this support below. So G card, we want to look for a sell. So we have to wait for a proper pullback, then take your sell trade on G card. This is going to be a good trade for us to watch out for. GBP card, look for a sell. NZD card is the next one I'll be talking about. NZD card, we can see an inside bar, all right, and right now we may expect this to push up, but we will see what price is going to present to us, all right. So having this in mind, the direction is still, our price is trying to pick its direction, but based on this strategy, this is still sell bias. So on the cross happen, take your sell trade, and take your first profit before 76.76, all right. NZDJPY, take your sell trade and exit before 76.76, and if that level get broken, we are targeting the lower support, all right. So NZDJPY is good for a sell. So NZD card is the next one I'll be talking about. NZD card, okay, this is currently sitting at a resistance, sorry, I beg your pardon, at a support, but this pair has also been ranging for some time right now on monthly. While weekly, we can see this has come to touch uh a support. So we're going to see how price is going to react to that, as we expect this to come down and touch this red support at 0.8622. So the daily candle also closed with bearish engulfing, so we may expect this to keep pushing down. So wait for the pullback, take your sell trade, all right. Take your sell trade on the NZD card. NZD Swiss franc is the next one I'll be talking about, all right. So we expect this to push down to this red support at 0.6377. So the weekly candle closed with bearish engulfing. So a clear indication this is going to keep dropping. So we can see a level has been broken right here on daily. So we expect this to keep pushing down some more during this coming week. NZD Swiss franc, the cross has happened already. So we want to wait. We wait for the pullback. Price may touch this level, then pull back a little bit up. Then on its way down, catch your sell entry. And take your first profit before 0.6485, which is this support. And once that level get broken, which is what we have some high level of confidence, then take your next target at 0.6377. So NZD Swiss franc is good for a sell. It's good for a sell. USD Swiss franc is the one I'm going to be talking about. So this pair is currently sitting at a support on daily, while on weekly we have bearish engulfing. Okay, so for price to respect the weekly, it must respect the lower time frame first. So we may see this push up. Okay, we may see it push up. So if it pushes up above the 120 moving average, you want to wait for price to give you the proper signal before you start looking for a sell trade. But we are confident this is good for a sell. So wait for the pullback. So if this 5 and 12 does not go above the 120 moving average and it crosses down, take your sell trade on USD Swiss franc. This is going to be it's also going to be a good trade for us. Then take your profit before 0.9218. All right, USD Swiss franc, look for a sell. USD card, you can see we have some bearish candle last week, so we wait and see what this is going to present to us, as we expect this to pull down some more to this support. All right, so USD card, wait for a pullback, then take your sell trade and get out of that trade before it's a very long journey. So get out of the trade before this level. You take your first entry, and if this level get broken, uh the daily target is going to be our target. All right, so guys, that is it on USD card. Look for a sell. The last pair I'll be talking about is gold. Gold, during last week, we see a good rejection to the upside, and the candle that closed on Friday, which is the weekly candle, is a bullish engulfing. So we may expect this to keep pushing up to this 120 moving average, a long way to the upside for gold. So the overall target is 11811.2. All right, so gold, we want to look for a buy. So if the cross happen, take your buy entry and exit the trade before 1756.8. And if this level get broken, we target the higher level. All right, so guys, this is what I have for you today. A lot of pairs, and I think this analysis has taken a lot of time. Okay, it is good to analyze this very well. So we have a lot of pairs to look out for, guys. So AUD Swiss franc, look for a sell. AUD JPY, look for a sell. AUD USD, sell. AUD card, look for a sell. Card Swiss franc, look for a sell. Swiss franc JPY, buy. Card JPY, buy. Euro AUD, buy. Euro JPY, buy. Euro card, buy. Euro NZD, look for a buy. Euro Swiss franc, look for a sell. Euro GBP, look for a buy. Euro USD, buy. Euro JPY, sell. GBP USD, look for a sell. GBP NZD, look for a sell. GBP AUD, look for a sell. GBP Swiss franc, sell. G card, sell. NZD card, sell. NZD JPY, sell. NZD Swiss franc, sell. USD Swiss franc, sell. USD card, sell. Gold, look for a buy. All right, so guys, the weak pairs that I have for you guys this week is AUD is weak, as you can see based on this analysis. GBP is weak. NZD is expected to go weak as well. So these are the three pairs that we expect to go weak during this coming week, according to this analysis. AUD, GBP, and NZD. These three pairs are expected to go weak, and the three strong pairs, according to this analysis, that we can find is Euro is going to go strong, Swiss franc is going to go strong, CAD is also going to go strong, but CAD is not going to be as strong as Euro and Swiss franc. All right, So the pairs you want to look out for this week is look out for AUD pairs. Okay, take all other AUD pairs against AUD, all right, because AUD is weak. NZD is going to do the same thing, so GBP as well. So the strong pair to look out for is Swiss franc and euro, all right. Swiss franc and euro, these are the two strong pairs, and AUD is also weak, so look out for these pairs, guys. So thank you so much for having me. So this analysis is between Monday, April 12th, and Friday, April 16th, guys. So make use of this analysis. There's a link at the end of this video in the next few seconds right now that if you want to learn about this strategy, called the King strategy, make sure you watch the video. We have several videos that can tell you how, I will teach you how to use this strategy and how to manage your trade and maximize your profits. And don't forget, if you have not subscribed, remember, make sure you subscribe, click on the notification button and share this. Drop your comments in the chat if this analysis really helps you and you find value. Drop your comment in the analysis, and don't forget to click the like button. So thank you so much for having me. I see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much and peace out. Bye bye for now.